Hello and welcome to Blog Runner Everything News Roundup, a quick summary of the main events that have happened in the world of FC Barcelona. In today's roundup, we've got updates on the Dani Olmo transfer saga, as well as some not so updated information on the Nico Williams transfer saga. Then we're going to talk about some of the preseason action and how things are going for Hansi Flick. But before we go any further, some housekeeping. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. And if you can, please go ahead and leave a comment while you're at it. So, much like last time, we will start with an update of sorts regarding Nico Williams, because last week, word on the street was that Nico only needed to give a green light, and well, suffice it to say that no green light has been given, and as a result, doubts over Nico's willingness to sign for Barcelona have now been running rampant all over the place. Currently, there are a lot of reports saying he will stay at Bilbao, and also just as many reports saying that he will join Barca, and it's just a matter of time. And honestly, it's reminded me why I do not like following transfer rumors and transfer sagas with FC Barcelona. I'd much rather give my thoughts about the player after they say yes or no, so this is probably the last I will cover this saga unless Nico actually signs, in which case I'll have to talk about him since he would be a Barca player and this is Blaugrana everything after all. Meanwhile, the script writers of the Dani Olmo transfer saga are still hard at work, as over the past week Barcelona made their second bid for Dani Olmo. However, once again, it was rejected by Leipzig, and the bid this time around, I felt, was rather generous. It was an offer reported as being worth 55 million euros of a fixed amount, inclusive of 4 million euros of easy-to-achieve targets and 3 million euros of hard-to-achieve target bonuses. So in total, the transfer would be worth 62 million euros to Leipzig should all of those targets be met. People at Leipzig, though, it seems, want just a flat figure of 60 million euros paid upfront to them. Personally, I think Barca have the perfect excuse now to give up on this ill-advised deal before it's too late. The team doesn't really need Olmo, and certainly not if he is going to cost that much money. Anywho, this was the week in which Barcelona's preseason US tour kicked off, and Barcelona will be playing Real Madrid in a few hours time, Sunday morning where I'm at, Saturday night over in the USA. And Barca will very much be looking to build on the performance from Wednesday's win against Manchester City. That came courtesy of a couple of goals from Pablo Torre and Pau Victor, as well as some penalty heroics from Astralaga in between the sticks. Now, all throughout the match on Wednesday, you could really see Flick's fingerprints all over the way that Barcelona was playing. Pressing was quite aggressive, and the transitions from defense to attack were very quick, with the football overall being very, very direct. But it's not just on the pitch that we can see what Hansi Flick has been up to, because off pitch we have also been hearing about changes that Flick has been making to routines. For example, he introduced the dental examinations as part of Barcelona's medicals, which will be done at the start of each season and, before a player is signed. But then we are also hearing that post-game, Hansi Flick has incorporated cryotherapy into the team's daily workout routine. Now, for those of you who, like me, didn't know exactly what cryotherapy is all about, basically, it's an injury prevention treatment involving the use of extreme cold to freeze and remove dead cells while strengthening and toning muscular tissue. So that can be done with a good old-fashioned ice bath, or by entering a cryotherapy chamber, which you can think of being as very much like the Ice Bath Pro Max Ultra. Something like that. So yeah, it's great to see all the quirky new things that Flick is doing with Barca. I'll talk a bit more about the team's performances after the USA tour concludes, because by then we'll have a clear idea of which players Flick will have at his disposal, and we will know which of the kids currently on the tour are going to play a big role at the start of the next campaign Otherwise, that basically is that. I thank you all for tuning in. To have a great day, and Forza Barca.